So I have a book that I wanted to read with you. Do you think that you could tell me what you think this book might be about just based off what's up on the cover of it?
Flowers.
Flowers? Yeah. What else do you think it might be about?
What a flower needs.
What a flower needs? Do you know what a flower needs?
Soil, water, air, light.
That's right.
Space.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're gonna read this book and it's called I Can Grow a Flower. And it's written by Dawn Surratt and illustrated by Claire Payton. Pretty plants grow in the garden, but where do they come from? And this shows like different types of flowers. You have pansies, tulips, roses, and daisies, and herbs. Most plants come from seeds or bulbs, tiny seeds, bigger seeds, and bulbs. And each seed or bulb is magical. It's a whole new plant waiting to grow. I wonder what a striped seed will grow into. Let's find out. What do you think it's going to grow into? A sunflower? That's a really good guess. We fill a pot with soil and gently put in one seed, then cover it with more soil. We sprinkle some water on top, and this says that we plant the mystery seed about halfway deep into the soil, so you don't want to just plant it on top. We can plant extra seeds in other pots because some of our mystery seeds might not grow. I hope our seed grows big and strong like these plants. You want to flip these up and look at them? Yeah, you can. That's a sweet pea. That's what that would look like after it grows. That's a calendula. And that one's a cornflower. It's pretty neat, huh? We put our pot near a window and we check it each day and keep the soil moist, and nothing is growing yet. But look, is something magical happening under the soil?
Yes.
What do you think's happening?
The roots are growing.
The roots are growing. The soil has to stay warm and moist, and then the seed will split and the tiny root pushes out. And we use soil because it's full of what?
Water.
Water, but what else do you think it has for the plants to?
Nutrients.
Nutrients. It feeds the plants. So what else? I know you said earlier that you knew what plants have. What do you see on this page that plants need to grow?
Water, sunlight, air.
That's right. Good job. And what else? There's one more.
Solid.
There's a My Plant Calendar. What about this one right here? You know what that word is?
Soil.
Soil. That's right. After many days and many sleeps, we still can't see anything growing above the soil. But then, what's this? It's a tiny shoot that grows taller each day. So here we have the roots take in water and food from the soil. The seed goes up and we plant it near the surface so it doesn't have to have far to go. And then the leaves start coming out. And what happens to the shell? Does it just fall off? The shell. There's like a little shell that kind of protects it before the leaves come out. It comes out, and then the leaves just come out of the seed, and the shell just falls off. And it falls into the soil.
Oh.
Yeah. When our shoot is big enough, we plant it in the garden. Our shoot is now a baby plant, and we dig a hole. We gently take our baby plant out of its pot, press it into the hole, and water it. Now, the baby plant has 2 leaves. Look, our plant is even bigger now. The stem is taller, more leaves have grown, more roots have grown, and what kind of animals do you see here that might also be helping the plant? Worms. That's right. Worms help keep soil crumbly, and full of good stuff for plants. Then a bud grows at the top. The bud is the baby flower head. What other animals do you see here that might help or hurt plants?
A ladybug, a snail, and a slug.
Yeah. I see a caterpillar, and it says caterpillars, snails, and slugs, they like to eat plants.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all. And then there's a little tiny itty bitty bug that's called an aphid, and they like to eat plants as well, but ladybugs come along and they'll eat them, so they can't eat the plants.
That's good.
That is good. It keeps the plant good. Let's see. All right, and one warm summer's day, we see that our little seed has become the tallest flower in the garden. A beautiful, what is that? It's a sunflower. Yeah. So then we have some more plants. We have the sweet peas that we saw earlier, the poppies, and then we have a little flap here. It has lavender. It says bees visit the flowers to feed on nectar and gather pollen. As they do this, they carry pollen from flower to flower, which helps plants to make new seeds. Pollen is the fine little dust that you see that sometimes it makes us kind of sick. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been sick when the flowers start blooming? No? I get sick all the time. Sometimes the pollen gets in my nose and it makes me sneeze. You don't know? It's okay. Some helpful visitors are hiding. Can you find them? We found the bee. Let's see what else we can find. There's nothing there. There's a butterfly. Butterflies feed on the sugary nectar in flowers. As they feed, they spread pollen, helping plants to make seeds. That's good. Cool. And then that's the sunflower life cycle. The seeds come out of the flower head, and that's what you use to start plant. That's what you use to plant. And then you plant the root, and then it becomes a shoot, and then you dig the hole deeper, and what do? You dig a hole in your yard and you put it in there, and then the bud comes out, and then the flower. That's pretty neat, huh? Awesome. Well, I have one more thing I just have for you, and I was wondering if you could do it for me. You think you can do it? I think you can do it. You're pretty smart. So this is just talking about what parts of a plant are. So you have a little word bank down here, and you have seed, stem, flower, root, and leaf. Do you think you know where all those can go? Awesome. That's good. That's right. The root is the very bottom of the plant. It's where the soil feeds its nutrients. It's really good. I knew you could do this. You're really smart.
Color it in.
Yeah, you can color it in. Let me see if I can get you some crayons.
Do you have markers as well?
Let me see if I got some markers.
Okay.
Here you go. I got these markers. They're not too great, but you might be able to use some of them. So while you color that in, let's talk about it. Do you think that you could tell somebody how to plant a seed or plant and grow a flower?
Look, you already left?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew better.
Do you think you could tell somebody how to plant and grow a flower? You don't think so? Do you know what it starts out with? What's the first step you have to do?
Roots.
Roots? But how do you get the roots? What do you got to do? What do you got to put in? So you got to get some soil first, right? And then you got to have seeds. And what do you do with the seed and soil?
You plant it in the soil and then you water the seed.
Yep, that's right. And do you check, how often do you think you have to check on it, or you should check on it?
A lot.
A lot. Probably just about every day, right? Yeah. So we check on it every day to see if it's grown any. And when it gets leaves and the seed has fell off, the leaves come out, it gets a little too big.
The seed this color.
Yeah. It gets a little too big for the pot, doesn't it? So then what do you gotta do?
Change it. Put it into the garden.
The garden.
I was about to say a bigger pot.
Yeah. Well, you could do that too if you wanted to put it in your house. Like if you wanted to put a big plant in your house, you could put it in a bigger pot too. As long as it has what?
Water.
Water and
Air and sunlight.
air and what else? Sunlight. That's right. You did really good. Thank you for helping me today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's very yellow. Thank you.